Let's bring in House Ways and Means Committee Chairman Jason Smith. Sir, thank you very much and welcome. So please tell us the grounds for the criminal referrals for the Bidens.
Sandra, just about 10 days ago, the House Ways and Means Committee released evidence documentation that came from the two IRS whistleblowers that provided proof that, in fact, Hunter Biden lied to Congress on his February 28th depositions about his interactions with a Chinese business associate and also about his involvement at Rosemont Seneca Bohai. The evidence is quite crystal clear that the IRS whistleblowers provided to us, and without a doubt, lying to Congress is a serious crime. It's impeding the investigation of the President of the United States, and hopefully the Justice Department will act accordingly and make sure that Hunter Biden's held to the same standard that any other American would be held to.
How do you respond to Democrats who say, like we just heard there on Capitol Hill, who say, wait, are Republicans still trying to do this?
All I have to say is look at the documentation. I mean, the law's the law, and just because you are a Biden, you should not be treated differently. You see what's happening to President Trump in his court cases? It's clearly not to the same level of how the Justice Department is affecting the Biden family. So I would say they need to look at all the facts in both cases and then act accordingly.
Okay, so to that point, A.G. Garland was pressed yesterday on his impartiality, and here was the exchange with Jim Jordan.
President Trump gets charged for allegedly mishandling documents, but Jack Smith can mishandle documents, no problem.
I will not be intimidated, and the Justice Department will not be intimidated.
It is rather odd that the third-ranking official in your office leaves it to go to a local prosecutor's office to prosecute this case.
Justice Department had nothing to do with that person going. We will continue to do our jobs free from political influence.
Okay, so when it comes to these provable false statements to Congress on the part of Hunter and James Biden, what can you tell us about that? We can put some of what we have been provided up on the screen. Hunter Biden's lies to Congress. This was released by the House Ways and Means Committee. Can you detail these for us?
Okay, the two examples that Hunter Biden lied in his depositions on February 28th. The first one, he was asked directly about his communication with a Chinese business associate of his, Mr. Zhao. He said that was the wrong Zhao. We then got the information from the IRS whistleblowers of 3 subsequent months of text messages before and after that proved that it is the same Zhao. But guess what? A week after those original text messages, Hunter Biden received $5 million. If he was texting the wrong Zhao, I don't think he would have received the $5 million that he was demanding. When you look at Rosemont Seneca Bohai, he was asked the question point blank of whether he was the corporate secretary of Rosemont Seneca Bohai. This is the entity, the shell corporation that brought in millions of dollars from Burisma in the Ukraine. However, we have documentation that the IRS whistleblowers provided where Hunter Biden himself signed official documents as the corporate secretary. Those two and alone, just on their face, shows that Hunter Biden completed a crime of Congress, of lying to Congress.
Okay, can I ask you also about James Biden? I'm just reading through the letter here. With respect to James Biden, he stated unequivocally during his transcribed interview that Joe Biden did not meet with Mr. Tony Bobulinski, a business associate of James and Hunter Biden, in 2017 while pursuing a deal with the Chinese entity CEFC China Energy. Specifically, you say in this letter that James Biden stated he did not attend a meeting with Joe Biden, Hunter Biden, and Tony Bobulinski. Remember, this was the meeting at the Beverly Hilton Hotel. These statements, you say, were contradicted not only by Bobulinski, but also Hunter Biden. Where do you plan to get with this?
It's in the same situation as Hunter. We've asked for a criminal referral to the Department of Justice, and we hope the Department of Justice will treat James Biden and Hunter Biden the same way that they would treat any other American. When you lie to Congress, that is a felony. We've had numerous individuals who have lied to Congress where the Justice Department has held accountable. If you do not allow congressional investigations to stand where people have to tell the truth, it is the great out west.
All right. We appreciate you joining us on that breaking news. Jason Smith, we will see where this goes. We will be watching it, Congressman. Appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thank you.